Hey guys, here's our craft we're gonna do today. It is the sun rising on Easter morning to an empty cross because Jesus is risen. So for this craft, you're gonna need a piece of paper, and if you have a paper plate, this works really well. If you don't have a paper plate, then go ahead and just use a piece of paper, and if you have a plate to outline or anything that's a circle, outline it and then cut it out so you just have a circle shape. Let me show you kind of how to make a sunrise looking picture. So we're going to start with a light blue pastel and just lightly color the very top, just about that. Don't push very hard, just kind of lightly do it. All right, you're going to go to a purple color. All right, and if you can see, when I'm coming down, I start to curve down just a little bit on the sides. It kind of makes it look better at the end. All right, now you're gonna have a pink strip about that wide as well. Now you're gonna do a small orange strip. And last, you're just gonna do yellow until about right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is just kind of blend it together. So you're going to take the yellow and you're just going to do it and bring it up a little bit into, all the way up into the pink. So remember to press lightly and just lightly go over the pink and a lot over the orange. All right, next take your orange and you're gonna go down a little bit into the yellow, just little wisps down into the yellow, and then go up all the way into your pink, just lightly though. All right, now you're gonna take your pink and you're gonna press a little harder for the pink because that's kind of your main color that you want coming through. And you're gonna take the pink down into the orange, not into the yellow though, down into the orange, and then up all the way into the purple. All right, and last, take your purple and just go a little bit into the blue. Like that. Now, this is the cool thing about pastels is you can blend them together. So, take your finger and you're gonna start at the bottom and you're just going to smudge it and smudge the colors kind of together, like this. All right, there you go. So now you have a vibrant sunrise, and if there's any colors that you want to see more of, like you want the yellow to be a little bit more orange, then you just add a little bit more, and you can smudge it in until you just kind of like the look of what it is. All right, so set that aside. Take a piece of paper, fold it in half, and then you're going to cut it. All right, now take that half and you're gonna fold it in half this way. This time, don't cut it, but you're gonna want the seam on this side of your paper. Now, take a pencil, and what we're gonna do is we're going to make the crosses. So start about right here, just put a dot about that much, and then across from it, put a dot just a tiny bit higher, and you're just gonna make a line across, like that. All right, now we're going to make Jesus's cross, and for this, just make a line. Now this is gonna be as tall as you want it showing up, so the way that you would do that is just look at how tall you would want your cross to be on your picture. So if I wanted it about that height, which I do, that is about the height. We're gonna cut off the bottom part of that, so we don't have to worry. We just want to see the yellow. All right, then you just make one side of your cross because we're gonna unfold this and it's gonna be a full cross. Then down here, you're going to make a smaller cross, but you have to draw the whole thing for one of the thieves. All right, so this is what it will look like. You want to keep it folded together like that. And then all you're going to do is you're going to cut out around the crosses and just cut off the sky. So you definitely want to make sure you do not cut the bottom of the crosses. They need to stay there. If you do happen to, just glue it back onto the bottom paper. All right, so you should be left with this, and when you unfold it, you should have a full bigger cross and two little crosses. Now you're gonna color this whole thing black. And if you have anything that isn't a pastel, use that instead, because the pastels get really messy on your hands and it might ruin your sunset. So if you do only have a pastel, then just make sure that you wipe off your hands on a paper towel or something before you glue it onto your background. Okay, so just grab your cool background and place the crosses so that you can see, still see the yellow. And just go ahead and little by little glue it onto your background. All right, once you got it glued, just take your scissors and cut off any bit of the plate that is sticking out of the bottom. And there it is. Enjoy your Easter.